Apart from Busoga, Eastern and Western zones, which are due to conclude their zonal qualifiers for the National Secondary Schools Ball Games 1 Championship, the rest of the teams from other parts of the country are ready to start their journey to Luwero and Masaka for the final competitions. 304 teams will be competing in 7 sport disciplines, including football, basketball, lawn tennis, table tennis, badminton, hockey, and rugby. The games will kick off on 26 April at Ndejje Secondary School in Luwero, which will host fresh diary ball games, and Masaka Secondary School, which will co-host the boys' football competition with St. Henry's College Kitovu.
With football girls, the number is 48 teams, and basketball, 5x5, we shall be also having 48 teams. That's 24 for boys, 24 for girls. For rugby 15, we shall be having 24 teams. For hockey, we shall be having 24 teams. For table tennis, we shall be having 32 teams. That is 16 boys teams and 16 girls teams. For tennis, it's the same thing, 16-16 for all. And also for badminton, will be 16-16 for both boys and girls respectively.
The Uganda Secondary School Sports Association inspection team is expected to arrive in Masaka and Luwero tomorrow for the final inspection of the games venues. Recently, the Uganda Secondary School Sports Association introduced an online registration exercise for all the participants in a bid to eliminate the use of non-students in the competitions.
And what we do is this: we look at your details you presented. First of all, the pass slip is connected to your name. So we verify, is the pass slip being presented? Do the details match what your name has? If yes, now we look at, for example, in football, we look at FIFA licensing. There are some players who come and play in our championships, but they're also licensed by FIFA. Now we want to match the details. Are the details given to us the same registered with FIFA?
However, reports from the district and zonal competitions indicate that some schools successfully beat the system and smuggled in non-student players. Omario says participants in the national games will go through another checkpoint before getting approved to represent their schools.
A pre-championship verification for all schools. Right now, schools have come here with the albums at office, and we are verifying every student per school. So what makes sure whatever we verified here is what is presented at the nationals, either in Masaka or in Luwero.
The championship is expected to climax on 5th May, and the best schools from each sport will represent Uganda at the East African Secondary School Games due in Bukedea district in August. Uganda, who are hosting the competition, will enjoy an increase of 1 slot for each sports discipline at the East African Games.
If you're supposed to take 4 teams in football and you're the host, they'll give you another slot. So meaning this year, since we are hosting, we're going to have a number of teams that are going to participate in Fiasa increase because we are the hosts.
Hosting the games is also expected to have a trickle-down effect on the community in eastern Uganda.